Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. I'm Valentina Kozlova, founder of VKIBC. This is our second day of VKIBC competition live. I want to thank all judges and participants from last night. It was our first try to go live all over the world. We covered countries from United States, Aruba, Australia, Japan, and it went really successful. I especially want to thank judges for their kindness, because we will do understand that it's not that easy to be live in a different part of the world. So today I want to announce the judges. What happened? So to be continued, today I want to announce the judges who are going to judge Radenka Pavlovich, representing United States of America; Brandon Neville, representing United States of America; Melanie Person, representing United States of America; Maximiliano Guerra, representing Argentina; Ricardo Shire, representing Brazil; Victoria Morgan, representing United States of America; Paul McRae, representing United States of America; and Ivar Lemanis, representing Latvia. Commentators should be Dirk Badenhurst from South Africa. Dirk, are you there? Can you give us some wave if you're there or not? Yes, no?
No.
Okay, so we'll get to him. And Diane Hakak and myself. So we are covering tonight South America, a few different places, and we're just about to start.
Wonderful. And Ian just confirmed that unfortunately Dirk is not going to be with us, at least now. So we're going to start. Number 2, Bellini Gifranza Larissa, Brazil, Youth Division, dancing Flames of Paris. All right, it looks like we're having a little music issue, and I think it's being worked on, so please bear with us 1 second. It's going to be Larissa. Thank you. All right, judges, we're going to move to the next competitor while Larissa is working on her audio. So, number 3, Cunha Larissa from Brazil, Youth Division, dancing Cupid variation from Don Quixote. All right, judges and audience, sorry about that. We're having a little issue. Those two girls are from the same studio, I just learned, so we have problem with one. It means we also have an issue with the second one. So while they're working on it, we're going to move to the third competitor, number 21. Number 21, Sola Verzello Morena from Argentina in the student division, dancing Giselle variation. It looks like we're having little issues also with number 21. So we're moving to the next competitor, and of course we'll try later to connect with these three competitors. Next competitor, number 31, Enob Charlotte, USA, student division, dancing Bluebird variation from Sleeping Beauty.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. It was a very nice performance. I know it's not that easy nowadays, but it was very good. Thank you.
Number 33, Mariotti Valentina, Argentina, in the junior division,
My name.
dancing Don Quixote.
Thank you. Very good start. Thank you very much. So we'll go to next one.
Number 36, Torres Sara from Brazil, Junior Division, dancing a variation from Paquita.
Eles anunciaram.
sometime.
Well, thank you very much. It was a very clean performance. I personally liked good lines and clarity. But then I'm not surprised because Brazil, whether they have good big schools or small schools, they have a good training. So I really like this girl. So we can keep on going.
So we are going to number 55. We're going to skip for now number 38 because the connection is not ready yet. So we're going to number 55, Duzzi Barreto, Giulia from Brazil, senior division, dancing a variation from Don Quixote, number 55.
Thank you. Very good performance, great effort, very good coach. Thank you. So can we move on?
Number 54, Barbosa Rosa, Jennifer, from Brazil, senior division, dancing a variation from Paquita.
Thank you. Very good. Okay, the effort you all make, I must say to you, it's quite encouraging for all of us because we've all you desire to dance. It keeps the whole entire world alive. After all, dance, music, singing, that's what makes people happy. And we're all for that. You're making a huge effort and we are alive. Not at Lincoln Center, but we're alive. Thank God. So do we go to next?
Number 12, Barbeta Julia from Brazil in the youth division, dancing a variation from Paquita.
So this little girl, Barbetta Julia, she's in youth division. Youth division is age 11, 12. Please not for all judges. So we have few different divisions in classical. So youth is 11, 12. They're basically babies. Sometimes they're not babies when they dance. Sometimes they have more guts than seniors. The next division is students 13, 14. Next division is juniors 15 to 17, and then seniors 18 and up. So that's for those judges who are not familiar with our competition. So can we go on?
So, members of the jury, please pay attention. We are back to number 21. 21, Sola Verzello, Morena from Argentina, student division, dancing a variation from Giselle.
Thank you. We didn't get the music. I'm sure that the dancer had her music, but for judges, you have to understand that we do have a desire from all students and their coaches, and sometimes it's hard to connect live with everything. So that's why encouragement for everyone beforehand. Please check with our office to check necessary wires for music, sound, and the vision, because people who do that, we get them. So if you can do ahead of time, it would be great. I travel a lot in South America. I know they are very good dancers. We just need technology to step in. And so please check with our technicians, and that would be great. Another thing I want to say specifically about this young girl, I've got little information like everywhere else in the world. For so many months, she was basically closed in her place, apartment or house, wherever she lives, doing Zoom classes. As you understand, it's very difficult without training and coaching in the classroom. So for all judges, please do consider that dancers, they're making huge effort to do as much as they can. Can we go on?
Number 32, Pinho Maria Eduarda from Brazil in the student division, dancing fairy doll variation. All right, I am told that there's no video at the moment, so she'll go back in the line. We're gonna try to go to the next competitor, number 72, Melo Sofia from Brazil, student division, dancing a variation from La Fille Mal Gardée. All right, it looks like we have no connection either with number 72, Melo Sofia. So we are going to try again with the numbers that we have not had from the beginning. So calling now, judges, if you can go back to the beginning on the same on your scorer sheet. Let's go now. Number 2, we go back to number 2, Bellini Gifranza Larissa from Brazil in the youth division, dancing hopefully a variation from Flames of Paris. Thank you. It looks like it was a musical moment offered to you by someone somewhere, and I hope you appreciate that. We're still waiting for Larissa Bellini Gifranza, number 2 from Youth Division, Flames of Paris.
Thank you, Larissa. With all mishaps, it didn't upset you at all. You came and you did whatever you're meant to do. That was great. Thank you very much. So can we go to next one?
So with a little luck, we're going to also have the next one, number 3, Cunha Larissa from Brazil, in the youth division, dancing the Cupid variation from Don Quixote.
Well, little Larissa, you did such a great job. Very beautiful line and so much character. Really something very special. Thank you.
All right. So members of the jury, please bear with us because we are all playing with the internet connection that's happening all over. So we're going now to number 32. 32. Pinho Maria Eduarda from Brazil in the student division, dancing a variation from Fairy Dog.
Thank you. Thank you very much, darling. So we will go to next one.
We go now to competitor number 36. 36. Torres Sara from Brazil, junior division, dancing a variation from Paquita.
Thank you. That was very good performance, especially Sarah was staying for so long in her position. We're just about to skip her, but music started and she gave it all. That was good. Thank you.
Wonderful. Next dancer, number 38, De Souza Gomes Giovanna, from Brazil, in the junior division, dancing a variation from Paquita.
Thank you. That was really beautiful performance. That was really beautiful performance, I must say. So I guess we've got a few studios or schools from Brazil functioning, and so we have one more before we're going to second classical variation. So are we ready for that?
Yes, we are.
And
just correcting a mistake, I had written it was number 38, but actually Sarah is number 36, so apology. The last one of the first variation, the last competitor for the first variation, number 72, Melo Sofia, from Brazil, in the student division, dancing a variation from La Fille Mal Gardée.
Thank you. Thank you. We finally connected to first part of classical division, first variation, and I just want to address for judges, obviously, and for people who do speak English, that to be in this theater, it's hard enough, but we're in this theater, we almost can solve any problem. At least that's what I think. But being live, what we're doing for the first time, going to different continents, like last night it was Australia, we didn't have any problem. But people who don't change beforehand, don't check with us beforehand, there are some issues. However, I think we resolved, and that's a good message. And the most important, that it's not pre-recorded. I don't believe in pre-recorded tapes, because performance is performance. It's live at the moment. You can be great in the studio, do very well. However, you come on stage, oops, something happened. And as a matter of fact, it did happen to me when I just got into a Bolshoi company, and I was still a member of Corps de Ballet, and was given an opportunity to dance with Valentina Kozlova. Corsair Ballet was my first one, still being member of Corps de Ballet. So I came on stage, I was very well prepared with great teachers, and I was very nervous because was live, was in Bolshoi. And I did preparation to go on a big lift for arabesque, and I went that direction because I was so nervous. And that was a big lesson. And the big lesson is that as much as you can be prepared in your little corner or the studio, or be star of the school or whatsoever, what is important is to compete, to be exposed, to be seen, to see the others, and to perform. That's what makes you eventually a dancer. And what we are doing, it's hard. It's really hard to connect to different parts of the world. But it's so necessary for all of us. We're keeping our art together. I'm very grateful, and we all here very grateful for all of you and your trust. Judges, please note, please be kind. Thank you. We're going to second solo, and I hope all students, you didn't disconnect from us.
All right, so we're still round one, and now it's going to be the second variation in the round one. Number 2, Bellini de França Larissa from Brazil in the youth division, dancing Arlequina.
Thank you. Thank you. I actually don't know who is more nervous. The participants who participate, especially this is the young girl, or the teachers, but obviously she wasn't nervous at all. That's great. Okay, so let's go to next one.
Dancer number 3, Cunha Larissa from Brazil, in the youth division, dancing a variation from La Fille Mal Gardée.
Thank you, baby. That was good. I must say that I personally get impressed actually with very young kids. There's a way to go a lot, and many things can change. But what they produce nowadays, in their young age, that's not only technically they're most of the time equipped, but also they're actually less afraid than older people, which is understandable. Like last night, a little girl from Aruba, from Caribbean islands. I mean, imagine with all problems, she did such a great job, and now I see this, so I am impressed.
Wonderful. Next dancer, number 21, Sola Verzello Morena from Argentina, in the student division, dancing a variation from Raimonda.
Thank you. For those people who didn't have a sound, we didn't have a sound. But obviously, it's a last act variation from Raimonda from Grand Pas de Deux. And it was not a Russian version because there are different versions exist. And Rudolf Nureyev introduced this version. Rudolf always changed things, and so that's acceptable by many countries. And in Paris Opera, they dance this version too. But I just want to say it is Raimonda variation again without sound, and that's not a pure Russian version where it was created. Nevertheless, it's accepted. All right, thank you.
Number 31, Enob Charlotte, USA, Student Division, dancing a variation from Swan Lake.
Thank you for your solo. It was very lovely. I know you have a limited time in a renting studio, so we're trying to connect with people that maybe put you somewhere before your time for a contemporary division. All right, so we're going next.
Number 33, Mariotti Valentina from Argentina, Junior Division, dancing Walpurgisnacht.
Thank you, sweetheart. So we are going to next available. Are we? Which country are we now?
Number 36.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was variation from Diana and Action. I'm sure everybody recognized that. That was a mistake in papers. Okay.
The paper made a mistake. So,
yeah, the paper.
Bad paper. We are sorry, Valentina.
Not me. The other Valentina.
The other Valentina, we're sorry.
Okay.
All right. Number 36. Torres Sara from Brazil, junior division, dancing variation from Talisman.
Thank you. So this variation, specifically this variation about things between and the beauty, and I also would like to say that for all judges we have to consider when we pay attention more to technical stuff, or in my vision that I think we should pay attention more about beauty in ballet. So let's go forward.
Number 37. Filippo Ana Luisa from Brazil, in the junior division, dancing a variation from Le Corsaire.
Thank you, Anna Luisa. Thank you very much, darling. So we're going forward.
So, one of the beauties of doing for the first time ever something live is that we're able to exchange with competitors, coaches, and stuff like that, and see when something is not working very well. Now, we have a competitor, judges, please note, number 31. She has to leave her studio in 15 minutes. So, number 31, we are going to put her now. She is going to dance our contemporary piece. So, please, judges, you can refer to the second part. Charlotte Anob, number 31, is going to dance our contemporary piece now.
Can you announce the name?
Number 31, Anob Charlotte, USA, Student Division, dancing Le Courant, choreography Charlotte Anob, music by Ian Tiersin. Thank you.
Thank you. So I guess you're okay. You don't have to pay extra fee for extra time in your studio. That was very good. But that's the beauty of it. Oh, and you did your own choreography. That's interesting. So I guess that there's a lot of talent. The difficulties we're doing this for the first time worldwide. Translation, basically broadcasting, worldwide speaking. On the other hand, we also have messages as you all dance messages going through that studio is not available or the music is not ready or etc., or we need to leave right now so we can switch. But the most important thing, we are connecting all of us worldwide, and that is amazing. So really is. So we go forward.
Number 38, De Souza Gomes, Giovanna, from Brazil, Junior Division, dancing Diana and Acteon.
So that was very nice. I think you relaxed, and everybody started to be relaxed. I don't know if she speaks English. Can you translate in Portuguese? You cannot. Okay, this is Diane Hakak, who is going also to make comments. We didn't get yet a Dirk from South Africa, but maybe it's a connection problem. So thank you very much. It was a very good solo. I loved her arms, whoever her coach is. Plus from me. Thank you.
Number 55, Duzzi Barreto, Julia, from Brazil, senior division, dancing a variation from Sleeping Beauty.
Thank you. You
A lovely interpretation. I enjoyed the beautiful arms and the nice fifth position in your sissons. Thank you so much.
I enjoyed the motorcycle ride. If there was a noise, but anything goes. Great. Thank you.
Number 54, Barbosa Rosa, Jennifer, from Brazil, senior division, dancing a variation from La Bayadère.
you. Your
Very,
comments?
very nice interpretation. I really enjoyed it, and you did a very good job in spite of the small area.
Yes, we can see that you made some adjustments and take turns when there's no space. I mean, it's quite difficult. Otherwise, it's good. So let's go further.
Number 12, Barbeta Julia from Brazil in the youth division, dancing a variation from Coppelia.
Thank you very much.
Lovely presentation. I really enjoyed it. Rightly, that the young lady, I can tell, was enjoying her dancing as well.
Yeah, she
Beautiful. Thank you.
did. She did. She
She
smiled.
enjoyed
She
it.
smiled all over.
She was very happy to be on stage, and she really had a good rapport with her audience.
Yes,
She got to us.
that's good. Okay.
Number 32, Pinho Maria Eduarda from Brazil in the student division, dancing a variation from The Flames of Paris.
Okay, so
She's a powerhouse, that little girl. My goodness, so much energy. And with the music, good musicality, beautiful arms. Thank you so much.
How come young girls are not afraid? What happens to all of us? Then we start to be afraid to come on stage.
A
right?
real powerhouse. She went there and attacked it.
I
Good
really
for
did.
her.
Okay, next one.
Number 72, Melo Sofia from Brazil, student division, dancing a variation from Arlequinade.
Thank you.
Very nice balance and good arms. Very pleasant. Thank you.
So this is the end of round one. Judges, you have 10-15 minutes to send us your scores, and all dancers, please do stand by because we have no idea who is going to pass to second round. And so anyway, stand by. Otherwise, take 10-15 minutes rest.
And we'll reopen with contemporary competition right after the break. Contemporary, and then we'll go into round two. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. All right, we're back on. Everyone is here. Ian, you want to give us the screen? Great, wonderful, thank you. So we're done with the first round of the classical competition. Now, for the audience, but also for the members of the jury, we are going to go through contemporary competition, 4 different pieces. Then we'll have an intermission, and before that intermission, we have computed the scores of the round 1 classical. We will give the numbers of those who will pass to round 2. But we will give you that at the end of the contemporary competition. So let's start. Number 80, Mariotti Valentina from Argentina in the junior division, dancing Whisper, choreography by Florencia Torres, music Camille Saint-Saëns.
Thank you, Valentina. Thank you for your work. And we are going on with next piece, please.
Number 84, Filippo Ana Luisa from Brazil in the junior division, dancing Dubia, choreography Eduardo Menezes, music René Aubry Allegro. We have no sound. We have no sound. Ana Luisa, there is no sound. Não tem áudio. All right, Ana Luisa is trying. There's a sound issue that they're going to try to fix. Let's move on to the next, please. Members of the jury, we move on to the next competitor, number 92, Guano Luisa Alejandro from Ecuador in the senior division, dancing Fatalidad, choreography Ivan Loaiza, music Loreano Martinez Smart and Juan Sixto Prieto.
Mira la portada. Mira la portada. Porque te fuiste a querer como el sueño tu brazo y la misma con mi ser. Tú me quieres que miras ahora Stay down, Fatalidad siendo cruel, que su rodar se llevó. La valencia no tiene, que tu querer me pidió, que me cayó, permanente en un camino. Yo camino como niño, te gritando porque te fuiste como el suelo tu brazo, no me puedo mi ser, por decir mentiras, no me
Well, thank you, Alejandro.
I really enjoyed the presentation. Very lovely dancing, lots of nice poses, nice combination, and you really had a very harmonious presentation and dancing. Thank you so much.
Alejandro, I don't know you speak English or not, but last year I've seen your video. Of course, VKIBC didn't happen because of pandemic. However, I must say that you improved in your movement. We also noticed that the space was tiny, and that's also for judges. You have to consider that the conditions of the dancers go through sometimes just doesn't allow you to express yourself forward or further or whatever you want fully. So anyway, thank you, Alejandro. It was a good improvement since last year. Thank you.
Number 116, Godinho Camila from Brazil, Senior Division, dancing Prayer, choreography Renan Almeida, music Philip Glass.
Thank you, Camila. It was very nice work.
Nice presentation with lots of good expressions and harmonious movements. Thank you.
All right, so I am told that Ana Luisa Filippo still has sound issues even though she's got the connection. So I suggest that if of course she can fix her issue, we will see her in the next round. So at this point, the contemporary part is finished, but for Ana Luisa, who hopefully we will see a little later. So I'm going to announce now the numbers of the dancers who are called for round 2 classical. Number 21, Morena Sola Verzello. Number 31, Charlotte Enoch, but she passed already, as you know. We saw her variation, her contemporary piece. So number 21, number 31, number 36, Sara Torres. Number 37, Ana Luisa Filippo. Number 38, Giovanna de Souza Gomez. Number 55, Giulia Duzzi Barreto. And number 54, Jennifer Rosa Barbosa. I will also type these numbers in the chat on the side for those who didn't really understand, but those are the dancers who are called for the round 2. We have now a 10-minute intermission, getting the scores for contemporary, and moving on to the second and final round for tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. It's going great. Thank you.
I just would like to add to this for all judges and also teachers that at this point in our lives, we are not looking for absolutely technical perfections for two reasons. COVID-19 pandemic and being stuck inside of four walls to begin with. So judges, you were so kind last night and actually tonight as well. So you have to consider some dances are good, but just didn't get into the final line. And the second, in general, for dance of ballet, not contemporary, but ballet, that we are not looking for triple and quadruple pirouettes from, for example, female girls, but see what they are, where the beauty is, where if they are feminine and men if they are masculine, etc. How they come on stage, how they walk out of stage, how they introduce the steps. That is very important to VKIBC. VKIBC is very different from any other competitions. We are not looking for a beauty of bodies necessarily all the time, and we are not looking for people who are fly to the moon and back with their huge jumps and extensions and all of it. We are looking for a beautiful art of dance. Please consider that and have a break. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Valentina, you want to say hi?
Yes, hello everyone. So we are going to go to classical division round 2, which will have a classical variation and contemporary variation.
So, members of the jury, please remember that number 31 already passed. She danced her contemporary piece before because she had limited time in the studio. So you should put her scores in the appropriate column. She danced before, she's not going to dance again. Number 31, she's in round 2, but she danced already. Thank you. So we go to number 21, Sola Verzello Morena from Argentina in the student division, dancing First Dream, choreography Maximiliano Guerra, music Despacito, Leroy Sanchez and Madeline Batley. So it looks like we're having a sound issue with Morena. So we're going to move on to the next competitor, and maybe Ian will do some magic with that competitor in the meantime so she can dance. So we're moving to number 36, Torres Sara from Brazil in the junior division. She's going to be dancing Diana and Acteon.
Thank you. We expected Diana and Acteon, but obviously it was a contemporary piece departure.
You need to say something about what she does?
No.
All right. So for the members of the jury, just to be clear, we're supposed to do first the classics and then go down to contemporary pieces that are going with the classical competition. So Sarah will have to come back and dance her classical piece. We're going to number 37, Filippo Ana Luisa from Brazil in the junior division, dancing Coppelia.
Thank you.
Lovely presentation, very harmonious and nicely put together. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good performance. Thank you. Next.
Number 38, De Souza Gomes Giovanna, Brazil, in the junior division, dancing Grand Pas Classique.
Thank you. Well, that was a good job.
Really nice. I really appreciate the musicality, especially in the repetitious movements to maintain the rhythm with difficult steps. Lovely. Thank you.
But in general, to do the solo, it's hard enough. But to do the solo in such conditions, it's very hard. So, congratulations. Next.
Number 55, Duzzi Barreto Giulia from Brazil, in the senior division, dancing a variation from Le Corsaire.
Thank you. That was a very good performance.
Very, very good. Very nice balance and nice coordination. Thank you.
Number 54, Barbosa Rosa Jennifer from Brazil, senior division, dancing a variation from Don Quixote.
Thank you. It was lovely done.
Very nice personality for such a difficult variation. That was really enjoyable. Thank you.
So we're now back to number 36, Torres Sarah, who now hopefully will have for us a classical variation. So Sarah Torres from Brazil, junior division, dancing Diana and Acteon.
Well, that was very nicely executed. A really great variation. We are now a little bit concerned about the departure.
No, maybe it was not.
Who danced. No, this one was Diana Nacton, which was really beautifully done.
We are wondering who danced the contemporary piece. We don't even know if it's the departure.
Yeah.
There was a contemporary piece that was performed earlier, since we started round 2. Someone danced a contemporary piece. We don't know who that. We do not know who that is.
It's not on our list. So sorry, but it is what it is.
Okay, so this is the beauty of live.
Yeah, but she did very good. I must say,
Really
really
lovely.
good.
Very enjoyable.
So, number 37, Filippo Ana Luisa from Brazil in the junior division, dancing Breathless, choreography Eduardo Menezes, music Kevin MacLeod, Tenebrous Brothers Carnival, intermission.
That was a great execution.
Beautiful presentation. Very emotional. I saw emotions. A good artistic presentation. Lovely.
Number 38, De Souza Gomes Giovanna from Brazil, junior division, dancing Transcender, choreography Marcos Silva, music Frates, Arvo Part, Gideon Kramer, Health Jarrett.
Great control, lovely coordination with all the movements. Beautiful piece and nicely performed. Thank you.
Yeah, beautiful dancer. Next.
Number 55, Duzzi Barreto Giulia from Brazil, senior division, dancing Groovin, choreography Ricardo Shire, music Ian Tiersen, The Neighborhood.
Thank you, Julia. I must say that I watched you over the years. You improved, darling. It was really good. Nice to see you.
Nice coordination, good usage of arms, very expressive legs and feet.
Yeah,
I
she's
really liked it. Nice coordination with the heads and the arms. Beautiful. Thank you.
Next is, unfortunately, I am told that Ana Luisa Filippo was almost ready because you remember, members of the jury, Ana Luisa Filippo did not dance her contemporary piece in the contemporary competition, so she still standby, but now she has to dance her contemporary piece in the classical competition. But I'm just told that she's not ready, so I don't know how she's going to dance two pieces in a row because there's not many dancers left. We're going to go to number 54, Barbosa Rosa Jennifer from Brazil, senior division, dancing Breathless, choreography Eduardo Menezes, music Kevin MacLeod, Tenebrous Brothers Carnival, intermission.
expressive, lovely, smooth transitions, good usage of heads and eyes with the hands. Very nice. Thank you.
For me, you represented such incredible magnetism that it was really touching. I loved the way you moved. I loved the way you felt, and it's transferred us to even TV monitor, believe it or not. So if you were on stage, you really will take our hearts. Thank you.
All right, members of the jury, we are back to number 21. 21, Sola Verzello Morena from Argentina in the student division, dancing First Dream, choreography Maximiliano Guerra, music from Despacito, Leroy Sanchez, and Madilim Bailey. Hopefully.
Thank you, darling. So the movement was very nice. We watched in total silence, but on the other hand, there were silent movies previously, which captivated our hearts. So we do what we can to appreciate what you've done and what you're going through. I understand it's not easy for anyone and everyone.
So, members of the jury, good news. It looks like Soldier Filippo has been found again. So, number 84, we are going to do two things because if you follow your notes, and I'm sorry that it goes a little bit all over the place, but we have one dancer who still needs to dance two pieces. Her name is Ana Luisa Filippo. she's entered both in the contemporary competition and in the classical competition. So we're going to start with Ana Luisa dancing in the contemporary competition. So if you want to go back to your contemporary sheet, Ana Luisa Filippo is going to dance Breathless. And after that, we'll give her a minute and she will dance the contemporary piece that goes with the classical competition. So right now, Ana Luisa Filippo, Brazil, junior division, dancing in the contemporary competition. In the contemporary competition, dancing Dubia, choreography Eduardo Menezes, music René Aubry, Allegro.
Thank you, Ana Luisa. So that completes our contemporary division, contemporary competition, people of today. And I don't know how much time she needs to change for a second piece to dance another contemporary in classical division, which is part of classical division in her age group. Few minutes.
So just members of the jury, please to be clear, at the very beginning of round 2, we had a young lady dancing a piece and I announced a classical piece and it was actually not, it was a contemporary piece. We thought it was the departure, but it was not the departure. The departure will be danced by Ana Luisa.
No.
No.
The departure is not done.
Forget what I said. We still need Ana Luisa, the beauty of being live. Ana Luisa
It's going to dance perfectly.
still needs to dance her contemporary piece in the classical competition. So if you don't mind, we'll give her a minute to get ready and then she'll do her second contemporary piece. Thank
So
you.
the girl who danced before was Pino, who was eliminated from second round. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
The girl who danced the contemporary piece and led art, she was eliminated from second round, but I guess whoever didn't understand correctly. So just remove from your scores. So let's wait for
All right. Actually, I know why I mentioned the departure. Really, this is live, and so it's crazy. We still haven't seen number 36, Torres Sara from Brazil. So members of the jury, please go to your scorecards. Number 36, Torres Sara from Brazil in the junior division. She's going to dance a contemporary piece in the classical competition. She's going to dance The Departure. Here is where it's coming from.
Yes.
Oh,
Here's where
departure!
the departure is
Finally.
back.
So final departure appears in our minds. Okay, let's
Sarah, we're
depart.
here. The Departure, choreography, Marcos Silva, music, Max Richter, Lang Lang.
Really beautiful, lovely young dancer. I really enjoyed it. Nicely coordinated, nicely presented, smooth and beautiful coordination. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
We're done.
No, we're not done. You have to announce about what you received the
Oh.
message
I
that's
mean-
called life.
The beauty of being live is that while Sarah was dancing, just before that, one of the judges sent an email saying, where is Sarah? We haven't seen her. So that's good. Thank you, judges. You're really keeping on top of it. It's
Yes.
great for the young dancers.
Also, I mean, as much as we absolutely need this theater, but on the other hand, it brings us closer to reality of life nowadays, and it's hard to jump from one piece to another, from classical to contemporary. Something doesn't work, then we have to switch again. But we are alive, thank God, and we are together again, united, and that's what this competition is about, because we cannot let our guard down, and we cannot let our art down, and for that we are at VKIBC extremely grateful to everyone. I must say that the reception from the participants, coaches, and obviously judges are very understandable, and we are just happy. I would like to announce tomorrow, which is, you see that I'm even with papers. Usually I speak without papers. It takes me 24 hours to talk. March 10th, day number 3 of competition. We are going to South Korea, and New York time, it is going to be 7 o'clock in the morning. So we are going to be here. We better come up with the scores tonight quite fast because we need to be more or less present in our
Beauty sleep.
yeah, beauty,
We need some beauty sleep.
in our minds. That is for sure. So it's going to be South Korea, and I think 1 or 2 dancers from Japan. In South Korea, it will be one place with one connection and one computer, and I hope we are not going to have difficulties in that regard. So that is tomorrow, March 10th, competition day 3, classical, all classical divisions, and separate contemporary. This is something really to see. It's very interesting. Judges, you know who judge, and New York time, it is going to be 7 o'clock in the morning. I know I'm promoting Coca-Cola, but tomorrow we'll have probably tons of coffee here. So good night, but please give us scores as soon as possible because we have to go to bed. Thank you.
Good night. See you
Okay.
tomorrow, 7 a.m.
Good night. Okay.
Okay.
7 a.m.
7 a.m.